Have you ever been confidently wrong about something? I know I have. Maybe you're surrounded by people who you believe to be confidently wrong about something that you're working on and you're just not managing to see eye to eye with them. It's a term I came across this week in a podcast, and I'll link to it because it's just a really, really interesting discussion. And I've been thinking about it a lot in the context of a publication that's come out from the UK FCA. And it talks about the lessons that we all as an industry should be learning from CrowdStrike. Remember that thing back in July, blue screens of death and the like? The UK FCA is encouraging us to learn from that, to draw the insights and try and be better prepared if a similar incident or even just something that causes disruption occurs. It talks about incident response. It talks about testing. It talks about being clearer about who does what. And all of it, in my humble opinion, sounds like good sense. Now, here's the challenge. Topics like incident response and business continuity, they're not new. They've been around for quite a while. And when anything has been around for quite a while, what happens is that people build up a body of knowledge and expertise and confidence. And that's a good thing. Now, the danger is when we get so wedded to the body of knowledge and the practices, and it becomes almost like a dogma, which would be fine if circumstances around us weren't changing. The danger is that if we get so wedded to our opinions that they become beliefs, that they become almost like a religion, you might find that they're not totally aligned with what we need, that they're not totally fit for purpose, and that they don't totally stack up if we actually have to put them into practice. And that's where this notion of confidently wrong comes in. Now, it's willfully provocative. I'm not above this. It can happen to us all. We're all human. We're all fallible. However, what I'm noticing is that we are not all equal in valuing the truth. Now, I say fallible like anybody. I get things wrong all the time. But what I try to do is figure out as soon as I can if I'm wrong. And I try really hard to do the work so that when I hold an opinion on something, I've put time and I've vested a certain amount of energy in reading about it, in talking to different people about it, in challenging what I believe. And it's not comfortable and it's tiring. But if something feels important enough to be worth holding an opinion on, I try to do the work around it. On topics like incident response and business continuity, which are crucial to all the work that we're doing as an industry on operational resilience, my invitation to you is to challenge yourself and benevolently challenge your colleagues and your teams to uncover blind spots and wonder, where might we be confidently wrong about our abilities? Where might we be confidently wrong about our capacity to identify and detect and respond and recover? It's not about pointing fingers of blame. It's not about undermining any person or any team's work. It's about trying to get to the best starting position so that if something bad happens, something that causes disruption occurs, that we're in the best shape we can be, because that's all we can hope for, is that we are placing smart bets and positioning ourselves in the best way with available resources, available capabilities and skills, and the information that we know. We haven't got certainty. We haven't got absolute clarity. It's about just positioning and being smart about the bets that we make. So one of the ways of helping us get to better outcomes is to uncover our blind spots. And it's not comfortable. It is work. It is effort. And it's not a one-off thing either, right? It happens daily. But I kind of embed this in my own personal operating system for work and for life. And it helps. Give your future self the best shot possible, and just challenge yourself to wonder, where might I be confidently wrong?